Good morning, everyone. My name is Tom Perkins. I'm a director at Stellar Energy Advisors. For those of you who are not familiar with Stellar, we are an upstream acquisition and divestment advisor based in London. Our firm was established back in 1999. So over the past 2 decades, we've completed over 85 successful A&D projects across the globe, with notable successes throughout Europe, Africa, and Latin America. Our team of upstream professionals have a wealth of experience, having transacted multiple deals across the production, development, and high-value exploration markets, working for a range of clients from the super majors right the way through to privately held entities. We certainly market ourselves as a boutique advisory firm, certainly feel that our agile and dynamic team really allows us to provide a dedicated and bespoke service for our clients. Now, core to Stellar's business is, of course, the active marketing of upstream opportunities on behalf of our clients, but it is really important for us to have an up-to-date and in-depth view of the markets in which we work. As it also conducts its own independent research and analysis on the upstream transaction market for our key markets, which for Stellar are Latin America, Europe, Africa, the Middle East, and the Far East. Now, shown on this slide is just a very high-level graphic which shows where we've seen transactions taking place over the course of the past 5 years or so. And as one would expect, we've seen deal flow across the globe. Now, 2020 was a challenging year for everyone, and the A&D market was no exception to this. We saw a dramatic drop-off in both the numbers of deals we were seeing in the market, but also the total deal value we were seeing in the market. Now, I'm pleased to say that 2021 is off to a more robust start. Through the first 3 months of this year, we've seen upwards of $8 billion worth of transactions in our key markets. Now, there is a clear preference and bias in the market at the moment towards production assets. Over 60% of the deals we've seen through the first 3 months of this year pertain to cash-generating oil and gas assets. And really, all of the value that we've seen spent in the A&D world has really been for these types of assets. Now, in addition to our research, we're very fortunate in the fact that we're in front of E&P companies on a daily basis. Over the past 6 months or so, we've spoken with upwards of 100 different E&P companies, with various geographic focuses. And the feedback we're getting from these conversations really supports and echoes what we're seeing play out in the market at the moment, in that production assets are really the focus for those companies with aspirations for growth. As we move down the value chain to development and exploration assets, we do still see there being a market for these types of assets, but it's certainly more challenging. We expect deal flow to be much more sporadic and ultimately confined to certain hotspot regions. Now, should your company wish to discuss any aspect of the A&D market, we'd be delighted to meet and speak. Or alternatively, if you wish to understand how Stellar may be able to support your company's A&D objectives, please do not hesitate to get in touch. Further information on Stellar, our track record, and our services can be found on our website. Or alternatively, please feel free to reach out to me directly. Contact details are there on the screen, tomperkins@stellarlimited.com. With that, I'll say thank you very much for your time, and thanks again to Frontier for putting on a really excellent morning briefing. And Daniel, I'll hand back to you.